Hello, my wonderful spirit guides. Today I'm doing a patron request, and that is from Derek, and the patron request is HIKARU UTADA, and let me check what it's called again because I don't think I'm going to get it right all in one. It's called Hymne à l'amour, I think. Also, I'm standing up today. If you hear any mouth pops or this is too intimate, I do apologise. I will try and make it not sound horrible. But yeah, I wanted to stand up today because I have been diagnosed with high blood pressure. And I do a lot of sitting down for my videos, so I thought maybe I would try standing up. I've done stand-up videos in the past, but I thought, yeah, we'll do it again today. If I get out of breath, it's because I'm not used to exercise, okay? I do get out of breath standing up. Also because my ribs are killing me right now. My back hurts. My shoulders hurt. Everything hurts. I have chronic pain, okay? But I am trying to do this to combat that in the future. So if I get out of breath, just know it's because I'm unhealthy. But anyway, I am looking forward to this. There's 5 tracks. After this, I'm going to be doing Heart Station quite soon after this. So watch out for that too. And this is the makeup I've got going today. I wanted to do something kind of wintry but mixed with a bit of autumn because we're at the end of November. It's not quite winter yet according to English weather, months, how it is described. Autumn is meant to be September, October, November, but it's at the end of November. But for you, it's going to be December. So I'm filming in November, but it's going to be the start of winter for you. So I thought I'd blend the winter and the autumn together just for something a little bit interesting. But anyway, what I'm going to do is literally listen to all the songs, and then after I'm going to look into the lyrics because there'll be a lot of stand up, sit down to look at lyrics. I'm not going to be sat here with my laptop scrolling with the microphone like that. No. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Obviously, she sings in Japanese, so I'm going to have no idea what the songs are about, unless she sings English, until I look at the lyrics. And even so, when I'm listening to the song, if she's singing in Japanese, I don't like reading English lyrics over the top of her Japanese singing anyway, because it gets confusing. So it doesn't make a difference whether I was sat down doing it or not, because I would still not read the lyrics in English. You know what I mean? Yeah, you do. Sorry. I'm discombobulated. Oh, got a phone call. One sec. Oh my God, why do people keep ringing me? Honestly. Before I started this video, and my friend rang me because we're trying to sort out hotel stuff for London, because we're going to London in a couple of days. And then my stepdad rang me and I was like, why did you ring me? And he was like, oh, it was an accident. I just need to start this video. It's already getting quite late and I'm already in pain. I just want to start and enjoy the music. Let the music go through me and heal me. So that's what I'm going to do. Right, the first song is called... I don't actually know because it's written in Japanese. Also, these songs came out, 5 singles came out after HIKARU did This Is The One, and it was... Oh, was it before This Is The One? Okay, no. These songs... Oh, sure, I'm going to read what Derek said. Basically, it was mostly a compilation album that came in 2 discs, the first being previous material and the second being an EP of 5 tracks called Hymne à l'amour, as new material before she went on her 6-year hiatus. From the Wikipedia, UTADA explained in an interview on Tokyo Hot 100 that the hiatus was to ground her, as since she was 15 she had not grown up and had no concept of true personal growth. The second disc of the album features 5 previously unpublished songs. The songs, except for Can't Wait Till Christmas, are all composed in a single, coherent manner, with UTADA writing about reconciling with herself, her past and her true self. UTADA believes that this manner of writing was similar to her writing style for her debut Japanese album, First Love. UTADA tweeted on September 28th that she was still in the process of writing the lyrics to the final song. UTADA wrote Arashi no Megami as a thank you song for her mother, Kaiko Fuji. Show Me Love, Not a Dream was inspired by those feelings UTADA felt while making her decision to go on hiatus. Goodbye Happiness was written while attempting to write a love song. Goodbye, goodbye. Have I heard Goodbye Happiness? goodbye. Or is that like a different song and she just says goodbye in it? I can't remember now. It's been a while since I listened to some HIKARU, so I'm looking forward to this very much so. If you are watching on YouTube, then do consider becoming a patron. You'll be able to see this video completely uncut, and it really just helps support the channel because all my videos are demonetized, and Patreon is my only form of income from making videos. And follow me on Instagram, and you'll see lots of little things over there that I post, selfies and updates and just random stuff. Follow my TikTok as well. I post little clips on there, little funny ones, mental health ones, all sorts. Like, comment, subscribe and share. If you can't become a patron, you could do that and it's free. If you like the video. Don't do it if you don't like the video. I ain't forcing you. If you like the video, just tap that little like button. But anyway, let's actually start. Also, wasn't I just singing the tune to Pink Blood, Pink Blood, Pink Blood? There's one that she does when she's like, goodbye. And it's really beautiful. I love it. Oh, I'm going to have to re-listen to the other albums, aren't I? But anyway, enough of that. Out with the old and in with the new. Let's go. First song is called Obviously I Don't Know. I'll know in editing when I look it up properly. Let's go. I was wondering if it would, I don't know, do something more. I love that bass. Definitely feels like a ballad. That's unique. Wow. It has layers to it. That really aspirate backing vocal, airy. I love that melody. I love that. This is so pretty. Ooh. Sing it, girl. Oh, and that's the end. Wow. As it started, I was like, yeah, okay, we're going to get a little piano ballad and just with some singing. And I thought, oh, okay. And then it burst a little bit, didn't it, where drums came in, it filled up, and I wasn't expecting it, and I was happy it was there, because in a way I was wondering if it might do that, but I was also it might not, but it did, and I'm really happy it did, because it helps me follow along, especially because I can't follow the lyrics. I can follow on with the music. She has such a good way of doing that, doesn't she? She's so good at allowing the music and her voice to take you on a journey without having to know the lyrics. It's so cool. But anyway, yeah, bass line, boom, 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 boom. It's just such a nice soft bass, but with a fun bass line, rather than it just being boom, 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 boom. It's boom, 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 whatever it was doing, but it moves around a lot. It has character. I love that. And always the drums always feel nice in her songs as well. And then we go into that more interesting part where I guess it feels darker. And darker is a bit of a stretch, but it has a bit more a deepness to it, I suppose. and the vocals and the harmonies and the choral aspects just so good, really like enhancing that kind of theatrical side of it. But it really takes you on a journey, and I love that da, 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 da. Oh, so addictive just hearing it, like da, 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 da. Oh, love it. Okay, but I'm not going to look at the lyrics until after, so let's move on. We now have Show Me Love, Not a Dream. She tricked us with that one. Little piano, and then suddenly we're here. Ooh, this one's really it's cold. Oh, you know I love her lower tones. Oh my gosh. She can do every genre. She can. Oh my god, this is so fun! Yes! Woo! I can see now, Derek, why you wanted me to listen to these 5 songs. Because already 2 of them absolutely amazing and so different to each other. And I'm someone who loves all genres, so like... That's so cool. And do you know what? When I heard the kind of rockier songs on the last album reaction I did, it was the end of the album. So I really enjoyed them, but I could feel it more this time because it's the second song. So I hadn't already used all my energy up. So actually it was so fun to be able to hear a song like that sooner in the album. So I could really just like feel it all, get like, you know how it is. I always get tired towards the end of a video, so I don't know, this is just perfect. And oh my god, I loved it because it starts off with the piano and you're like, okay, and we're probably going to get another ballad. And then it like throws you into this kind of like cold sort of place where you feel very alone. There's a lot of like almost like an atmosphere around you, like wind, and like there's a loneliness, right? And then it gets into the chugging the old rock moment, and you're like, whoa, okay, let's go. And actually, I was almost annoyed that I didn't expect it to go there with the dark, kind of lonely, cold sound. But I didn't expect it, and then it happened. I was like, oh my God, that's so fun. And then it goes into the verse again, and the dynamic's great because it goes cha-chung, 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 cha-chung. You know, just like dynamic. Rather than it going full throttle, it like minimizes a little bit. And then, of course, she has her little moment where it's actually like minimized, you know, and then throws you back in for the last hurrah. Great dynamic, because I feel like with songs like that, dynamic is so important because you need those chugs of the guitar and the drums and everything like that to have a huge effect. And if you just hear it going and going and going, you're not going to get that effect. But because of the dynamic, it hits you every time it comes back in, which is really cool. Also, I hope you can hear me okay. I've put the microphone down. I know it won't be as like crisp and up close and personal, but maybe that's a good thing. I've put it just down over here and I'm pretty sure it'll be fine. Oh my God, I'm out of breath from that one. Right, anyway, now we've got Goodbye Happiness. Let's go. Changing the genre again. Okay. Oh, it didn't happen. This should have been in the Barbie movie. Has like a Barbie energy. I love the sparkliness. The panning backing vocals. The way it glides and merges. what? I really forgot how much like Hikaru's music gives like so much visuals, like so many visuals. It's like, well, think about it this way. The first song had that more, ballady feeling, but it did have like a pop feeling too, and it filled up and it had like a, nice drum moment, real instruments and so on. But the colour was like a white and tan sort of colour. Without thinking about it too much, when it went into the darker bits, it was a lot more of like a darker shade of blue and so on. But then the next song, which was the rock song, was very, 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 very blue. And then when it came in with the chugging, it was like, had black and like metal sort of silver. And then this song, so pink and peach coloured. When it first started with the dum, 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 I was like, okay, it's not really my thing, but I'm going to get into it, just listen. And then she started doing those, ooh, and then it like would merge into the which was so clever. Like she always has something clever to do, with every song there's always something clever that like catches you or pulls you in. She does it every time and then you end up loving the song. And honestly, why does this always happen to me? Like I always feel like I start like, okay, this is all right, and then I end up loving it. Like that isn't a song that I would usually like, but like she does it so well. It was like a mixture of like bubblegum pop with a little tiny bit of disco in there. And I really did see a bit of disco in there. I could see people all dancing on like a disco dance floor. I guess I was thinking of the Barbie movie in that sort of way as well. Like it had a slight Dua Lipa feel, but mixed heavily with like bubblegum pop, like very like cutesy pop that feels really like sweet. Just so sweet. So clever. And she's just like, goodbye happiness, goodbye innocence. It's a sad bop, but it really is a bop. Right, moving on. We now have Hymne à l'amour. Le ciel bleu. Now we're getting some jazz. This is amazing. I think this is a cover actually. I'll look into it after obviously. But I think I read it was a cover. I love that drum. Okay, she just turned into a flute. That's so cool. I love that. I can imagine Sheena Ringo on this one. She's very much singing in a jazz style as well, which I'll say after. This feels like Latin. I love those keys. piano. Yeah, getting a little atonal. Bit of free jazz. I love it! Wow. Wow! That drummer, whoa. They must be a master at what they do, because they are... Have you ever seen Whiplash? It's like that. The instruments are dancing. It's like a ballet. Wow, that was so good. Yeah, basically, I thought it might be a cover because when I searched up, because obviously that's also the name of disc 2, I think. I don't know if it is the name of disc 2, but I think it is. Yeah, because I searched it up and I couldn't see HIKARU. It was saying other people, so I thought, oh, maybe HIKARU covered it. But I'll have a look again later, but... Beautiful. That was really nice little palette cleanser as well, because like we had songs that make you want to like move, groove about, whatever. Then you have that one that you really do. Well, I do. Just want to close my eyes to and watch it perform, because it really is like a ballet. You know, like a ballet with like, you know, the piano on one side and flute or clarinet or whatever the hell it was on this side, and they're kind of like telling a story together. And I've had that feeling before with other jazz songs, because jazz is very much like that. There's a lot of call and response going on and like solos and so on. But also the drummer, you know what I mean? That I don't even know, but have you seen the film Whiplash? You know, like he's like has to perfect it, his hands are bleeding and all of that. It had that sort of similar feel to it, that real like you really have to be a pro to drum like that, like a massive pro, like seriously. Like, well, all jazz drummers are pros for sure, but it was so masterfully done. And I know like they're not the only person who's done it, but whenever I hear it, I just think, wow, blood, sweat and tears goes into drumming like that, and years of practice. And you hear it in a song, and I guess people that don't really think about it just listen to the drum and go, oh, that's cool. And really, it should be really thought about, you know? Yeah, so also I wanted to say I'm not a drummer at all. I literally cannot drum. I've tried so many times and I'm terrible at it. But, you know, I'm not actually saying that I think the technique is overly hard once you learn it. But what I do imagine to be hard is keeping the rhythm and the timing throughout the whole song. So if you're playing it live, and just keeping it and flowing with it. And I imagine you have to keep your hands quite loose, you know, because you're doing such small detailed movements and keeping it light. So you're going to have to be loose and get into like a flow state with it. That's how I imagine, you know, and you become the rhythm just to keep that time. I can imagine it takes a lot of concentration, but also like you have to lose some of that concentration just to become it for it to really work. So I feel like jazz drumming is like a whole different state of mind to like someone singing or playing the piano, you know what I mean? So yeah, I just think it's really, really, really cool. That drumming is incredible, and also the piano and like everything, all of it was incredible. But I don't know, it's just something about that drumming, and after watching the film Whiplash, I don't know, it kind of gets me on a different level. And then her beautiful vocals, just fantastic. And she was doing speech level singing, okay? This is a singing style that is used in jazz, and it probably sounds really simple, but actually it's one of the least simple ways of singing. I don't remember too much about it, but I remember learning it in uni, and it's very much singing in a voice that's not like pushing out, but not like breathy or aspirate. So basically, the goal is to keep the larynx in like a very level way. It's the best way to sing. But of course, if you sing high notes, your larynx will go up. But the idea of speech level singing is singing high, but keeping the larynx low. So it really is something that's quite tricky. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Yeah, okay. So even if you want to try it as well, just like go, you'll feel your larynx. You could even see it a bit, look. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Oh, I'm going to be practicing that now because she's singing like that. I could like hear it. It's like this, without going into like the technical stuff. It's the style. You can hear it in her voice, right? La da da, yeah, and all that jazz. You know, I'm not going, and all that jazz, and I'm not going, and all that jazz. No, I'm keeping it kind of contained, and all that jazz. Speech level singing. Anyway, that was probably quite boring, I don't know, but thought I'd talk about it. Yeah, wicked song. Let's move on. We now have Can't Wait Till Christmas, and perfect. It's December. Let's go. Well, it's December for you watching this. Getting sweaty up a lip alert. I love that, with the piano going down. The sparkles! The way the piano goes down as she soars. Sounds like little jingle bells. And then sparkles. It's like glistening snow and then like a little sounds like a jingle bell. I imagine it's like a tambourine. Oh, it's the end. Actually, that was quite short. Yeah, it was. It was the shortest song. Oh, really pretty. Actually, I really am glad it ended on like a ballady type one because I kept feeling like we were teased with just a stripped back ballad in some of the other songs, but this one just let it go. And I think for a last song, a stripped back ballad like that is actually perfect. It's so beautiful. And of course, I don't know what all the words are saying. I imagine they're quite sad though, the way the song sounded. My favourite bit is when she was like, ah, and the piano was like, doo, doo. The piano was going down. I'm not gonna emulate it this time. Right, I'm going to get myself in a seated position so we can look at the lyrics. Just wanted to let you know that I actually do my lyric analysis in a separate video, and that'll be up now, so you can go check it out. I've also made a playlist of all my Hikaru reactions. But I wanted to say I really enjoyed these 5 songs so much. I'll talk about it more in a lyric video. But other than that, see you next time. Bye!